Morning, everybody. Welcome to Altadena Talks, episode 200. I believe it's 32, even though it says 33. I think we skipped one. Happy Friday, TGIF, and all that beautiful stuff. As you can see, I'm solo in the office right now, in the studio, that is. Tony is working on some stuff behind the scenes, and B is on his way. He ran into a little bit of traffic. So, what we're going to do right now is we're going to jump right into the slides, the announcements, and then we're going to talk about a few things. Talk about the weekend. We know we got Christmas coming up, and we'll just have a few bits of conversation. Hold on a second. Here we go. All right, everybody. We're starting at the very top of the list today. So what we're doing, we're talking about the Altadena Community Center. It's located at 730 East Altadena Drive in Altadena. It's open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 4:30. And just as you can see on this slide, SBA is going to stop being live on the 17th of this month. And if you're interested in actually seeing who's going to be there or get a list of who's going to be there, you can scan the QR code on the slide. Let's see. Got a little noise in the background. Okay. I see. Got you. Welcome, Tony. She will pop on as soon as I'm finished with the slides, everybody. So we have the LA County One Stop Permit Center at 464 West Woodbury Road, Suite 210. They have walk-in hours Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 4:30. You can also set up a rebuild consultation appointment for an individual or a small group. Those are available Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays from 8:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. and Saturdays from 8 a.m. to noon. In addition, you can set up a Southern California Edison planner appointment. Those are available on Mondays and Wednesdays from 8 to noon. Now, to actually schedule the appointment, you want to go to recovery.lacounty.gov/rebuilding -1-stop-permit-centers. All right. And then next, we actually have the waivers and refunds. The county is basically waiving and refunding permit fees for homeowners who are rebuilding after the Eaton Palisades fires. Basically, if you've already paid your fees, you could potentially have them refunded. If you have not yet paid your fees, you could potentially have them waived. In order to qualify, you must demonstrate that you both owned and lived in the property prior to the 7th of January. In addition, you must be working on an eligible project, which would be a replacement single-family home destroyed by either of the fires. And that does include accessory structures that may have been there already, like a garage, an ADU, a pool, etc. In addition, you can also build a standalone ADU that'll be used for temporary occupancy during your overall rebuilding process. What's not eligible, though, are commercial, rental, multifamily, or temporary housing projects or properties that were not damaged by the fires. Now, to actually get your refund or your waiver, you do have to fill out an online form, and you can get to that form by scanning this QR code on the screen, or you can actually go to recovery.lacounty.gov/fee-waivers-and-refunds and go to the bottom of the screen, and you'll then be able to go to schedule. And I'm sorry, once you fill this form out, you can either print it out and walk it into the office, the One Stop Permit Center, or you can include it as an attachment and send an email to recovery@planning.lacounty.gov. All right. And then Calasis Mortgage Fund is still providing mortgage relief for individuals affected by the fires. It's 3 months of mortgage payments up to a maximum of $20,000. These fees never have to be repaid. The grant doesn't have to be repaid, and it is free to apply. If you do actually receive the grant, the money goes directly to your mortgage servicer and not to you. Now, when you apply, you would want to go to calisismortgagefund.org, and at the top, there's a button for you to click apply. Some eligibility requirements, though, just to make sure that you are aware of these. Your primary residence must have been destroyed or considered uninhabitable because of a qualified disaster from the 1st of January 23 through the 8th of January of 25. And this obviously includes the Eaton and the Palisades fire. You also must have owned and occupied the home, and it could have up to 4 units on the property. In addition, you must meet the combined income limits of $211,000. Now, if you actually do apply, you must be prepared to provide your mortgage statement, bank statements, utility bills, homeowners insurance, or FEMA claim, in addition to your proof of income. Um, you can get telephone assistance Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. by calling 800 501 0019. In addition, you can get in person assistance Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. at either the Altadena Community Center at 730 East Altadena Drive in Altadena, or by going to the One Stop Building Center at 1828 Sawtell Boulevard in LA. And then, as a reminder, the weekly Altadena community meeting put on by the County of Los Angeles is happening every Monday through the end of this month. And there, again, at this point, has not been any indication of how this will continue or if it will continue in 2026. But hopefully, there will be some updates. You can scan the QR code on the screen, and it'll take you to the playlist of all of the different community meetings. And if you just want to catch one live, you go to youtube.com/at County of Los Angeles Newsroom. And that's where you can actually get all those. Now for the local stuff going on. So My Tribe Rise has an Adopt a Survivor match fund drive. They're asking for folks to help them raise $1 million for Altadena families. The funding will provide bridge funding for rent or mortgage coverage for up to 50 families. If you're interested in donating, please scan the QR code that is actually on the screen. And the Altadena Chamber of Commerce is now accepting applications through December 15th for the Altadena Business Recovery Grant Program, Round 3. It's for Altadena businesses and nonprofits only. And the grants are available in denominations from $500 to $1,500. For additional information, you can scan the QR code or go to the website altadenachamber.org. Now, Dina Heals Wellness Center is providing free yoga. It's guided by Yancy Cummins. And this is happening tomorrow, December 6th. The doors open at 9 a.m. and class starts at 9:15. It's at the Paseo Outdoor Mall, which is located at 300 East Colorado Boulevard, Suite 151 in Pasadena. They're saying come through for an all levels grounding and revitalizing movement practice to help us connect deeply with our bodies and calm our minds. Yoga mats are provided and walk ins are welcome. Excuse me. To RSVP, you want to go to bit.ly/D as in Dina, H as in heels, dash yoga. And the Neighborhood Servants actually has, they're pleased to offer brand new mattresses for fire survivors. Mattresses are first come, first serve. It's happening today from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. And the location will be provided once you register. And you would register by scanning the QR code to actually make an appointment. So go ahead and scan this. It is again happening today. Now through 3 p.m. If you'd like additional information, you can reach out to neighborhoodservants.com. And then Soul to Soul Solutions, in conjunction with Jazzy Jams for Empowerment, they're having their first Friday event happening tonight from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. at the Water Cooler Room, which is at Paseo, Colorado, 300 East Colorado Boulevard, Suite 150 in Pasadena. Join them for an evening full of good vibes, connection, and touch of therapeutic, social, emotional harmony. There'll be live music, laugh out loud games, effortless networking, and plenty of food, fun, and unforgettable energy. Now, spaces are limited and tickets are $20. So please RSVP at info at jazzyjamfoремpowerment.org. And the free farmers market is continuing, brought to us by Together We Thrive. It happens at 3541 Brandon Street in Pasadena from 5 p.m. to 6:30 or until supplies last. As I've mentioned many a times before, apparently the quality of the stuff here is very good. So if you're interested, go ahead and get there as early as possible so that you can make sure that you get some of the stuff from the farmers market. And then Mayor Gordo is kicking off the holiday season at the Pasadena's Free Family Holiday Celebration and annual tree lighting ceremony. It's taking place tonight from 5 to 7 p.m. at the Pasadena City Hall. It's located at 100 North Garvey Avenue. Um, if you would like additional information, please call 626 744 7500. And the folks with Altadena Cars and Coffee continue to have their Saturday event. Happens at 749 East Altadena Drive in Altadena. It's at the Bulgarini, and it's basically where the old Rite Aid used to be. And it's happening at 8 o'clock tomorrow. So definitely come check that out. And then Christmas Tree Lane. Here's a new flyer for it. So the Christmas tree lighting ceremony is taking place tomorrow, uh, December 6th. The actual ceremony begins at 6, lasts to 6:30. It's hosted by Edward James Olmos, with national anthem performed by Jennifer Gates. Now there are several. Well, the location is the corner of Mariposa and Santa Rosa Avenue in Altadena. Nice thing is there's some pre-ceremony performances, and those will be going on from 3 p.m. to 5:30 p.m. So the Octavia Butler Band and String Quartet will be performing. John Muir Vocal Rhapsody Choir, Unbound Dance Studio, Altadena Arts Magnet Singers, Elliott Arts Magnet Singers, John Muir Mighty Marching Band, California School for the Arts San Gabriel Valley Duarte Choir, John Muir Alumni Drumline will be there, and Pasadena Waldorf. Go ahead. Pasadena Waldorf School Choir. So again, this is going to be a very nice event. It's very special this year because of the fires in Altadena. So if you're interested in attending any event, this is definitely a great one to attend and add to your list. Now, also tomorrow is Eaton Wildfire Town Hall meeting with Edison and community leaders. The topic is the purpose of it is so you can understand the wildfire recovery compensation program. It's taking place. What happened? It's taking place from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. It's at First AME Church in Pasadena at 1700 North Raymond Avenue in Pasadena. It's hosted by the Black Clergy and First AME Church of Pasadena. There's going to be to RSVP. I'm sorry, I didn't mention this before. It's free to the public, but they do want you to register. So to RSVP or for more information, please send an email to lenaperspective@gmail.com. That's LENA perspective@gmail.com. Or you can call 626 625 1925. The president and CEO of Edison International, plus the chief customer officer of Southern California Edison, along with community leaders, will be there, and residents will be there to ask questions and get questions answered. And then, in partnership with Legacy Land, Project Passion, and Victory Bible Church, there's going to be a community donation giveaway. Join them for a morning of blessing and giving back to Eaton Fire survivors. Um, it's taking place tomorrow from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. The event is free to families in need. Please register so you can get your spot. And it is at Victory Bible Church at 1497 North Hill Avenue in Pasadena. Some of the items being distributed are air purifiers, cleaning supplies, clothing, tennis shoes, and much more. Few more to go. There's a Christmas tree giveaway happening on Sunday from 2 to 5 at the Eden Fire Collaboratory, which is located at 540 West Woodbury Road in Altadena. It is a drive-through pickup style, and in order to actually get your tree, you must register as it is a limited supply. So please scan the QR code in order to make sure that you're able to get one. And there's a Christmas toy drive happening also this Sunday. It'll be 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. sharp. It's first come, first serve while supplies last. It's going to be at 1800 North Lake Avenue in Pasadena. Come join the fun and spread holiday cheer. It's provided by Hope Now Community Recreation Center, so Hope Now CRC. If you'd like additional information, you can reach out to Diane at 626-817-3910. And then Altadena Steadfast is having a virtual community workshop happening Wednesday, December 10th from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. It's a virtual discussion to explore parks and open spaces and community gathering and placemaking. It's a place where you can get your opinions and concerns and questions and ideas heard. They are asking that you RSVP at info@altadenastedfast@gmail.com, or by going to the website at steadfast.com/Altadena Steadfast Urban Design. And then the Altadena Town Council is having a holiday celebration. It's taking place on the 16th of December from 5 to 9 p.m. However, I'm showing this slide now because it's limited space, and if you'd like to attend, you must RSVP by the 12th. So the earlier you RSVP, the more likely you'll be able to attend. There'll be a Rose Bowl Stadium tour from 5 to 7. The town council meeting will begin at 7 p.m., and there will be holiday bites and beverages provided. And then day one, 17th annual Cherishing Children is taking place Friday, December 12th from 5 to 9 p.m. This is located at 175 North Euclid Avenue in Pasadena. You do need to register, so please scan the QR code or go to bit.ly/cherishing-children. If you'd like more information, you can reach out to Jennifer at 626-344-8940 or send an email to jennifer@goday1.org. Did I mention this already? Yep, I mentioned this one. I will move on. There will be an additional, there's a 23rd annual La Pinnaresca tree lighting ceremony. This is happening next Friday from 5 to 6 at La Pinnaresca Park, 45 East Washington Boulevard. There'll be multiple folks there. I'll be reading more about this throughout the week of next week, but this is definitely something you may want to attend next weekend. And then also next Saturday, the 13th from 1 to 5, at Loma Alta Park is the Holidays in the Park. They're actually bringing snow to Loma Alta, which is at 3330 North Lincoln Avenue in Altadena. There'll be shows and treats, arts and crafts. It's definitely something you may want to attend next weekend as well. Two more slides. So the second Saturday concert series is featuring Rhythms of the Village. It's happening next Saturday from 6:30 to 8:30. It's at the main library floor, 600 East Mariposa Street. It will be limited seating or capacity, so please register by scanning the QR code, or you can actually go to altadenalibrary.org/programs. And then lastly, we have the Christmas experience. There are concerts, and then there's the Christmas experience. It's a 20-plus year tradition of hope, harmony, and holiday joy. If you love music, this is your night. Come experience a 100-voice community choir, 28-piece orchestra directed by Leon Lacey, Paul Cornish plus Wendy Wyatt Live, and a special tribute to Eden Fire survivors. This is taking place next Saturday at 6 p.m. at Paz Nas at 37 East Sierra Madre Boulevard in Pasadena. Now, to get your tickets, I have the proper code up here now because there are several hundred tickets that were donated, as Tony had mentioned earlier through the week. And if you go to the link, altadenatalks.org/VBC Tix, TIX, then you can actually get your free ticket there. Whew, that was a lot of slides, a lot of announcements. So now I'm bringing myself back. And if Tony and Brian want to join because they're in the background, there they go. There's Tony.
Hello, happy Friday.
Thank you. Same to you. How you doing today?
Okay, I was at the VA for a doctor's appointment and didn't get home till right when I logged in at 10:15. So I was like, let me jump on because Jamal is holding it down on his own.
Yeah, it actually wasn't bad. I do the slides anyway. That actually takes up how long we've been on? 21 minutes. There it is.
Yeah.
I knew it was going to give y'all time to come on if you wanted to come on.
Yeah, thanks.
What's up, Smiley? Really?
Got my winter coat on because I'm gonna go to the Soul to Soul Jazzy Faye concert tonight.
Jazzy Faye. Jazzy made it.
You know, I always gotta ad lib something.
Absolutely. Now that's cool. That should be actually pretty fun. I know as Tony went to one of the other events that they had, actually in the courthouse out there.
Yeah, the all-white tribute to Frankie Beverly and Mays.
And that
she sent us some video. I made a couple little shorts out of her video.
Okay, there you go. So, are you gonna go to any of the other things besides that particular one? Either of you?
I'm probably gonna go to the tree lighting or whatever, but Sunday I won't be available at all.
Yeah, that tree lighting's got a lot of ceremony activity. I just saw that earlier today. I was like, whoa.
Well, as you guys know, well, you don't know. I'm telling you now. King's Breakfast and Burgers that were formerly at Rancho on Fridays and Saturday nights selling tacos will be there selling tacos.
Oh, nice.
Burritos. So if you guys get a chance, go stop by their booth, their vendor section or whatever, and ask for, and I forgot what the name of it is now, but there's a burrito that I always get is TJ style. So what they do is they dip the tortilla in birria sauce, fry it, and put your stuff in it, and then put a second layer of cheese. It's a double tortilla fried with cheese in the middle, and then they wrap it. It's so good.
Oh, nice.
Oh, yeah. So
I'm on their page. Unfortunately, you don't mention it.
It's like a heart attack waiting to happen.
Absolutely. That should be the only thing. The only thing you eat that
I
day.
have never had a problem with eating that burrito. It's very healthy. It's birria sauce, and it's not fried. I'm not even going to just try it. That's all I'm going to say, because I always got some feedback about something I'm talking about. So just try it.
It sounds delicious.
And if you don't like it, who cares? I like it.
Good.
And there's about 125 other people that like it. So
good. Enjoy it.
I am. I will.
That like it.
I will. And if you ever try one, you might like it. You probably won't tell nobody.
But I would not try it. That's a heart attack waiting to happen. That's why. For me, I would not try it.
I'm all over it.
I feel you. I feel you. Stick to your bean sprouts and your green drink and that other stuff that you do.
I will. I'm trying to be healthy as I can the older I get.
Yeah, I understand, but there is going to be a time where you cheat. So enjoy your
I
cheat.
have stuff that I like, but I would never. That's too much food for me, so I would never get something like that. It sounds like it's probably good for those that like all that.
You can always get vegetables on.
Yeah.
They do have vegetables. But anyway, I'm going to have that. And I'll be there chilling, trying to capture as much video as I can to show everybody what the the after the fire tree lighting is going to be like, because in all my years of going to the tree lighting and all that, I've never, it's probably not going to be as crazy as it's going to be this year.
Oh, exactly.
Especially with all these other entities joining into the fray to participate. So it's going to be a sight. I'll just say that.
Yeah.
That's why I got my selfie stick. I'll be holding it high because there's going to be so many people I want you to see.
I still got to find mine. I know I have it somewhere.
You know what? The last time I saw my regular one, I was at my 40-year reunion. So I'm going to have to go down to Brookside Country Club and see if somebody actually turned it in, because I think that's the last place I had it.
Oh, I remember you saying that.
Yeah.
That's right.
So I don't know if they still have it or not, but hopefully they do.
Right.
Well, I have two, because I bought one and hid it from myself somewhere in the house. So I bought a second one. And then I'm dead serious.
You're trying to teach yourself a lesson?
Myself, always. And I'm like, where is it? I was like, oh, well, I'm going to buy another one. And so in the last 6 months.
As Marcus says, you're going to learn today.
I have purchased two in the last 6 months. And so now one is always in the car. And the other one I think is in my room. But I was like, where is this thing? So yeah, I have two of them. But yeah, I make sure I always have at least one in the car. But it'll be nice. I have to bundle up. I got to get a couple pair of gloves, and I got to pull out the warmer packs that I can stick down in my gloves, and it'll be nice. But 3 to 5:30, that's a whole lot that's going on that stage. Looks like it'll be nice. And Mir's on there like 4 different times, from the band to the drum line to the choir to something else, which is pretty cool. And then the San Gabriel Community Choir, including, I guess, as far out as the Wardy and all the other stuff. Seems like it'll be nice. And I know Disney is coming with characters. So for all the kids that, have so been impacted or double impacted with losing a house and a school and, being displaced and all that, it'll be really nice. But they're saying they're expecting about 10,000 people. Can y'all imagine 10,000 people up and down Santa Rosa?
Yeah, I mean, it was crazy when it was like 500 or 600.
Right, when it was just like, so Brian, when you were little, did you ever go and string the lights? You didn't either?
Oh, I didn't start going over there literally until I moved back about 7 years ago.
Oh.
Well, so now, mind you, I didn't go to string the lights, but we had to play in the drum corps. So I was always there doing that part of it.
We didn't get up in the trees because they would always use the buckets to raise the guys to string them up there. But we would go when we were little and we'd pull them out all up and down Santa Rosa to make sure that they like stretched, and they'd plug them in. And if not, we'd replace the bulbs and all that. But that was just kind of a tradition that, we all used to do, just like going to decorate floats, at the pavilion down at the Rose Bowl and all that kind of stuff. It's like, you were almost expected growing up in Altadena to participate in those things.
Well, what's messed up about the float thing is that for years you was able to go after the floats were done and pick the flowers. Now they charge you to come over there to do it. It's crazy.
Well, yeah, because
you can still pick them though.
Yeah, but you got to pay.
Mm-hmm.
This year, I probably won't have to pay to get in to go see him afterwards, because that's my daughter's station this year. Last year, she was on the bridge, the Suicide Bridge, at the turnstile. The year before, she was down on Orange Grove and was it California or something, where they line them up. So this is her third year being part of the T of R and a white suit. And so she was saying that her duty is over by PHS over on Sierra Madre Villa this year to, when people come in to see him. So I asked her, I was like, if I come, you gonna let me in? She's like, I don't know, Mom, we'll see.
Just throwing her under the bus.
So I'd have to go directly only to her. But I may not be able to. I may have to pay for it anyway. But and it looks like this year we won't have, I don't know. We could have rain, because usually if it's raining, they get rid of them pretty quickly. They don't let them just sit out for 2-3 days. But
yeah, I used to go get the flowers and give them to like people on the street. Like, hey, here's a nice flower for you, man. Oh, he's.
I remember taking her and Seth down. We volunteered when they were younger, probably like 12 and 10 or 11 and 13. And we went down to the Rose Bowl and volunteered. I was working at City of Hope and they, asked for volunteers. So we did that. But then Hannah also went to Cal Poly Pomona and for college. And so, they have their own float at Cal Poly every year and they build it. So she got to also, do participate in building the float there. But yeah, I know, Marcus. That's what she said. She said, I'll have to see. It's a trip. My sister used to live right there behind PHS in that housing, complex. And they would put a gate there and they would always let them come in and out. So we would just go to her house and do that. But she may or may not get them. She said, I'll have to see, Mom. I said, okay. If not, look, I'm from there, right? It's not a big deal. But we'll see. Because they usually line them up all from Little New York Drive down to PHS, that whole
in the middle of
that whole area.
Yeah.
Oh, and it goes down to Washington a little bit. That's right, because that was the back part of where my sister lived. So we'll see.
They used to drive them up onto the grass in between, which was where we used to play football after field school.
You went to field?
Hey, do they have a lot more floats now than they did in the past, or has it been pretty consistent with the number of floats?
Yeah, it's pretty consistent because they have to have a certain number because of the time of the parade.
Exactly.
And they're lined up based on number 1 through whatever. The difference is who they pick them every year or they're actually picked about 2 years in advance, right? Who, especially like the bands, because I think it's not this year, 26, it's 27. Like a bunch of HBCU bands are going to be in the parade.
Yeah, so will John Muir's band will be there too.
Or Sonic Boom of the South, maybe Southern, or that's what Jackson State, something, because they announced it in one of their band rehearsals and the kids were like just floored. But I think that's for 2027. But so that would be worth maybe buying seats at the parade route on Colorado by the Norton Simon Museum, because that's where they perform. They only perform right there. They don't perform while they're marching. They do, but it's not the same. So the judges booth is right there. That then later, they give the judges ribbons and stuff and say this was the first prize, whatever, for each category. And so they perform right there where they turn, because that's where the judges booths are by the turn. Orange Grove in Colorado. And so that's, if you ever, when you watch it, how they stop right there for a minute, is because they're actually doing the performance in front of the judges. Even the Rose Queens float, they kind of stop the float and they're doing all their waves and all that to the crowd and to everybody. So it would be, to me, like I would potentially want to go and actually buy seats for 2027 to see, I think it's Sonic Boom in the South, which is Jackson State. I don't know if it's Grambling or whoever, but yeah, that would be interesting to see.
Yeah, I will be watching it from the office.
Yeah.
Where I can stay warm. And looking right out the window. Oh yeah, hey, that's very nice.
Yeah. Let's see. What does it say? Pride Bands Alliance Blue. Oh, these are all the high school one. Or Bowling Green State University Falcon Marching Band. It's telling who's for it, but high school, Clovis High School. Let's see, that doesn't say alongside. So that's not it. I got to find out when theirs is going to be. Maybe it's 28, but I thought it was 27. Let's see, because I think it was some HBCU.
Yeah, they give you a couple years to get ready.
They do. Yeah.
Here's the messed up part. If you're a senior in college and it's not until 2 weeks, you're going to be pissed.
Oh, so this is what it says, closer to the event, but FAMU is strong contender. I'm pretty sure I watched something where they came down to them and actually said,
that they were going to
like, you've been selected or whatever. So they may not announce it until later, but I watched something online because they were sitting there. I want to say it was Jackson State, either them or Grambling, one of them. They were in the band practice and officials came in, or they were on this, TV screen or whatever, but they announced that they've been selected or something. So it'll be pretty good though. Yeah, it says keep an eye out in late 2026 for official word on which HBCU bands will join. So as selections are competitive. Oh, but then even speaking of that, Band Fest for people that like to see bands and all of that, they always have that now at PCC a couple days before. And when is the 2026? Let me see. Rose Bowl Parade. Rose Parade, not Rose Bowl Parade, Band Fest. See where it is this year.
I know a lot of people used to say that. Hey man, you going to the Rose Bowl Parade? I'm like,
right, it's just Rose Parade. I don't even know why I said Rose Bowl Parade.
But a lot of people say that. That's so funny.
Yeah, so it'll still be at PCC, it looks like. Over 2 days at the Robinson Stadium at PCC. And it's free parking and Structure 4 off Del Mar, but it didn't announce the bands that will be there. It says they'll be announced later this year. So they'll probably announce it in the next week or something. But that's always really neat too, because you get to actually see them do their like full-on performances that they did to be selected for the parade. So I think that's pretty cool to go in. I've only been to that one time, but it's really neat because you get to see them fully dressed up, fully like do their routines and all of that. And they're really good because, they put in hundreds of hours to get ready for this thing. So it's 3 days in a row, December 29th at 2 p.m., pre-shows at 1:30, and then December 30th at 10 a.m. and at 2 p.m. So they have two, and gates open an hour before each, and the pre-shows are like 30 minutes before each. So yeah, that's what it says on the BandFest page, website. Visit Pasadena.com, BandFest. Yeah. So it's not that one, Jamal. There was another one when I Googled it, when I went back, and I went to that one first, and then there was another one that says BandFest. And it's actually under visitpasadena.com or something, but that had all the details on tickets, location, dates, and schedule, all of that. So $25 general admission, not too bad. Free for kids 5 and under. And of course, it's always sharpseating.com. They're the ones that always get the, we got to buy the tickets from.
Who are the hosts this year? Is it still Bob Eubanks and Stephanie Edwards?
I don't know.
You on Channel 11 or was it Channel 5?
Yeah, it's different. Who's the official one?
Yeah, we always watch Channel 5. I was at Burger Continental one day, sitting there outside, and Stephanie Edwards walked by, and I said, "Stephanie Edwards!" I was so excited to see her. I've been watching her all my life.
Right.
We took a picture and everything. That was like back in like 2010.
That's dope.
Oh, and it does have this other one, tournamentofroses.com lineup. It has Allen Eagles Escadrille from Allen, Texas. That's one band. The Arcadia Apache Marching Band. Oh, let me tell you, Arcadia's band is so daggone good. They have the xylophone, because when they do a band fest every year at Monrovia High School. And when Seth was there, Arcadia would come. Oh my gosh. And not only them, Temple City, there's like even out of California, they would bring bands. And if you guys ever have an opportunity to go to the band fest that's at Monrovia in like spring, it is something that will just have you in awe. It is so amazing. And they do it like on a football field. But those bands like Arcadia and stuff, they're huge. And they have the whole xylophones that they roll out and play, and the drums that they have around that go from about 6 drums.
Tritoms.
whatever they are. And they're just like, blah, blah, blah. It is the most incredible thing to go to a band fest. So if anybody wants to see this, but Bands of America Honor Band from Indianapolis will be there.
Real quick, Tony, they also have a Battle of the Bands that just happened a few weeks ago in Arcadia. It goes down Baldwin Avenue.
Oh, how cool.
And they have that every year. And they have not just the high schools, but they also have the junior high schools. So the junior high school that my kids went to, First Avenue, they are also very, very good. And they win in the competition a lot of the times as well. So
that's good to know.
It's really dope.
Yeah, I had never heard of that one. I only found out about the band fest that they do at Monrovia because Seth went there. But it's incredible to see these kids in these bands, like humongous 100-people bands, and precision, not only in their marching, but every instrument. And it's incredible for those who do
They put in work. They put in work.
Major work.
Before school, they put in work after school, and oftentimes on the weekend.
Yeah,
they put it in.
Here, Jamal, you may want to go here. This is what I'm talking about. The lineup. It's weird because I had to keep scrolling down to all the different ones. There's a bunch, not just all on one site, but the Delphines Marching Band out of Veracruz, Mexico. Franklin High School Marching Band out of Franklin, Tennessee. Greendale High School, Greendale, Wisconsin. This is really incredible. And they got 200 people in that band. Homewood Patriot Band. Oh, Lord. Homewood, Alabama. Homewood Patriot Band, y'all. 380 plus members.
Wow.
Right.
That's like America's band.
Right.
I remember I had to go to DeWarty one semester. This was right before Jamal's mom started giving me a ride to go back to Muir. I played in their band, and we went to go play Los Altos. And let me tell you, our band at DeWarty looked like a pep band compared to Los Altos. They looked like that band you just showed. I mean, it took up the whole football field. And they wanted us to get out there afterwards. I said, man, I'm not going out there.
Well, the LAUSD, which I love seeing them each year, the all-district one has 300 students from 75 high schools in LA, which is dope. That magnificent marching machine. Who is that? Oh, Morgan State. So there is going to be a HBCU band. They hadn't announced. They're 150. Oh, Morgan State. That's dope. So they'll be in this one. Minu, GU, Gawkin, Golden Bears, Green Band. Oh, out of Osaka. Oh, I can't wait to see that.
They're going to be fabulous because, they come from a culture that make no mistake.
No, that's more Chinese than it is Japanese. Japanese are a little bit more lenient.
Oh, okay.
And they make mistakes. I was stationed in
come back with fingers cut off.
Yeah, no, that's China. Yeah, that's a big
you
difference.
Drop sticks. That's gonna be some lashes. You're gonna get a caning when you get back.
Yeah, Japanese ain't that hardcore. They're very, very gracious people, and if you make a mistake, they don't trip like that. Oh, the PCC band will be in it, which is great.
I always tripped off the PCC band because you have to actually, like in high school, you have to take an elective, and if you liked it, you liked it. But in college, like especially junior colleges, the band always tripped me out because I'm like, how long y'all gonna stay here? It's only 2-year college, but you gonna stay here for 4 years?
Oh, but you know what? There's two different. There's the PCC College Herald Trumpets, which is great, which was the picture right before. And it's 70 Southern California high school musicians who all, go to PCC. And then the actual Tournament of Roses Honor Band, which is the PCC. And that one has, the 225, which is great. No, 500
high school students. It has high school students, though, too.
But then it says competitive with more than 500 high school music students auditioning annually, and there's 225 spots. So that's super dope. Then the band directors marching band from Pinkerton, Ohio.
Not Pinkerton.
It's 400 members. That's a big band.
Where is Pinkerton?
And then
from Ohio. I ain't never heard of it.
Never heard of that?
Clover, which is the Clover marching. It's Clover, South Carolina. How many do they have? 75 years, but it doesn't say how many, but that looks like a good size.
Wow. Pinkerton is really down the street from where I used to live.
The
It's
Salvation Army Band.
5 miles away from Columbus.
And Salvation Army Band has been in it for decades, so that's cool. What is the sound of Brownsburg? Brownsburg, Indiana has more than 200 students. Oh, it's a volunteer band. Cool.
They look like a military band, those colors.
Yeah, they do.
And then United States Marine Corps.
You better listen to us.
I said car. Marine Corps West Coast Composite Band. Go USMC. CFP quarterfinal is, I don't know, official photo coming soon. So then it goes back to the Eagles, Allen Eagle Escadrille. How many? That's a big band. How many are in that joker? 600. Whoa. That's huge.
So funny. Pinkerton is literally 7 miles away from Ohio State University.
Can you imagine 600 people in a band, being that band director, trying to get them all doing the right thing at the right time, precisely? That is incredible to me. Wow.
It is.
So at least we know, and Morgan State will be there. So super dope. It looks like a good lineup. And then all the floats and stuff. You can still volunteer too if you want to. You just got to go on that tournamentofroses.com and click on the volunteer part. So they still have Fiesta Productions in Irwindale. Do you guys ever? Oh no, you guys never did. Did anybody ever go to they do have the La Cañada Flint Ridge one still. I've done it over there too, and you would be underneath that bridge, the 210 bridge that travels over by St. Francis, and there's a whole big parking lot under there that's where Foothill is, and we would be decorating the floats in the cold weather out there. I did that 1 year, and y'all know I don't like the cold, so I was like, I'm done. I will not be back over here. I'll go inside.
It's always cold when you do the floats. The only time I did it was down at the Rose Bowl.
So Marcus, I'm gonna tell you a secret. I can't read music at all. Even though my father is a musician and it was trying to teach me, I was like, I just can't grasp it, right? So every time I would go out for the band, I would stand next to the drummer who I could just mimic their movements. That's how I got away with it. You know, Mr. Myers finally found out I couldn't read music, but he said, you got a great ear for learning the cadence. So I'm going to allow you to stay in the band simply because of that. Otherwise, and plus he knew my dad, so he was like, I still don't understand why you won't learn how to read music. I said, this is not what I want to do in life. I'm just doing this so I can get out the house on Friday nights and go.
I got things to do.
Right. I had to call my dad and everything. Hope he ain't listening today. So I had to con him in order to.
Hey, your dad probably knew, as smart as he is. He probably knew everything that was going on.
Right.
Right.
Well, most, let's say. I'll put this one over here.
Well, I don't have anything else. Do you all?
Nah, this is like the longest, shortest one we've ever had. It seems like we've been on here forever. It's only been 48 minutes.
The longest brief episode.
Right. Yeah, that's the funny thing.
Comedy.
I saw that and I started laughing. Like, yeah. Here, don't worry about hearing the notes. Just don't worry about trying to. Now, if they would ever threw me in a solo, crash and burn, baby. Crash and burn.
Let me add some folks who actually joined this before we go.
Yep, I see Hazel Pereira came on. Toity, is that how you say it? Toity. And Blonde Liz showed up on the Altadena Talks Instagram. Thank you for always tuning in. We appreciate you.
Exactly. I think hopefully one or two on mine too. Let's see. Yep, we got a few.
You know what's funny is when you're not hosting it, you can't see who is on there.
Right.
Only the person hosting can see.
My nephew Kyrie joined in. That's dope. Some guy named Brian Bacchus joined too.
I don't know who that dude is.
All right.
You know, my name used to be unique until about 5 years ago. Now there are like several Brian Bacchuses in my family.
Oh, that's crazy. There's so many Jamal Smiths. There's a dude in New York. Do you remember the guy who who was trying to wrangle us to do the interview that we did with that guy when all three of us were right there when we were at the Ebony 100? He has a friend named Jamal Smith in New York, and I believe it's the same Jamal Smith where our emails have like one character that's off, and I actually got information from him or for
that was for him.
It was for him. It was for like a suit that was ready that he had just either got altered or bought or something. And I got the message, and I ended up calling him like, "Yo, got this message. My email is this. Yours apparently is one character off. So just so you know, your suit is ready." And he made a modification of it. We cracked up. But this dude that was getting us to go do the interview is friends with him. I don't know how he. No, when I told him my name, he mentioned it, and I was like, "What? New York? What?"
That's crazy.
I think it's the guy that our emails got mixed up. So there are a lot of Jamal Smiths. Also, there's this skateboarder, this professional skateboarder named Jamal Smith that I don't want to. I hope he's not dead because for some reason I thought he passed away, but he was really awesome. So somebody mistaken me for him too at one point.
Did they send you some skateboards? Because if so, shoot them my way.
Nah, they didn't send me skateboards. I'd have loved that. Even though I don't ride them, I'd have shot them to you. It would have been all good.
That's cool. But up here, I want to relax her. I'm tired of looking like Frank Mitchell from Moesha.
What?
All right. In order for y'all to get the context of the joke, I'm going to show you the screen.
Oh, Lord. Do I even want to see this? This sounds crazy. Oh.
This is her putting up her own post. This is her. That's what I'm tired of looking like Frank Mitchell from Moesha. Frank Mitchell.
That's crazy.
Oh, my God. That's funny. Well, I am starving today. I didn't even eat nothing last night. I'm like
Marvin?
Man, I'm starving like Frank Mitchell for a relaxer.
Man, you better leave her alone.
She said it, not me. So dude, you guys have got to go to this. Oh my God, it's so hilarious. VHS dating from the 80s. And these people are sitting up there going,
God. I know they look crazy.
Oh my God. It's like the hair and the glasses were like this big, man. Like, and the guy was like,
those are coming back.
He was like, yes, hi, I'm looking for a mother for my 3 daughters and a hot mama for me. I was laughing.
Not a hot mama.
I go look at that when I'm depressed, and then I say, "Dang, you know what? My life is good." That's so funny.
That's crazy, dude.
This one lady's like, "I'm fine on a date. I got 2 words for you on my first date: Benny Hanna." I'm like, that's one word.
Yeah, that is fun, huh? If you don't know how to spell.
She goes, I would prefer to be with someone that doesn't have a lawyer more expensive than the one that I can afford. In other words, when you get divorced, you're going to get taken for everything.
Right.
This one lady goes, I would like to find my soulmate for a lifetime or at least for a year.
Hey, she quickly
I am laughing so hard while I'm listening. I must watch each one of them about 10 times. Because first I listen to what they say. Then I look at the facial expressions. Like this one guy, he looked crazy. He was like, I like to take my first dates to the beach. Not that there's anything exciting, but it's because it's the beach. I like to take them on slow walks on the pier, and we can end it with sharing a soft pretzel. Oh my God. He's like a serial killer.
Right. Like, how about no?
Right. How about always no?
Yeah, I choose no.
I choose life.
Yeah, I choose life. Ladies, if you get anybody that says that,
run, don't walk to your nearest police station.
Right.
Keep your camera filming as you're running away.
Good Lord.
Yes, please. Learn how to turn on the camera. In fact, the first app you should see when you open up your phone is your camera app, right in the middle, so that you can push it in case of emergency and start recording.
All right.
Oh, well, you know what? We got some special birthday shout outs today.
Oh, yeah.
Let's say some birthdays. LaShawn Watson.
LaShawn
today. Tiffany Barnes. Deontay Brown. Karen Morrissey.
It's Willie Williams' birthday today, too.
Who?
Willie Williams.
Willie Will.
Yeah.
What's up, Willie Will?
Yeah.
Ronnie Walker. Terry Green. Emmy Moore. Stephanie Rosa.
Oh, Stephanie. Okay.
And Andre Piet. That's the ones I got on my Facebook. I guess Tony said I'm out of here.
I'm out. Outro.
Goodbye. Remember that on AOL when he used to sign off? Goodbye.
Yep.
Well, I think we've hit our threshold. We got 3 minutes before an hour. And today was like a very relaxing day. I'll be at the Soul to Soul Jazzy Jam for Empowerment concert meetup tonight.
Nice.
If you see me out there, I'll most likely be filming, so come over and get in on the filming.
Get in where you fit in.
Yep, I'll make sure you get covered. You got anything you want to say? Anything that you're planning to do? Any nonprofits you wish to support? Let us know when you see me there tonight. I'll be there to be the voice of Altadena Talks for you.
That's right.
And I think I'm going to do ramen today.
Okay. You about to do that now?
Yeah, what you got?
Oh, I knew what I wanted to ask. Not you specifically, part of the thing on the show, but you know, it's December. A lot of folks start getting Christmas ready, like the day after Thanksgiving. I was wondering how many folks already got their tree. I was told that we're getting our tree today, so we're waiting for the kids to get out of school, and then we're all gonna go pick a tree a little later on. I wonder how many other folks have actually already got their trees, or how many people are done already, or you folks.
Well, if you are looking for a tree, Wayne's Fashions sells trees every year. He's going to be having them posted up outside of his shop on Lincoln, right by U-Haul.
Yep.
And he really has some really, really nice trees for not a lot of money. So
Marcus and them did it the day after Thanksgiving. I heard that a lot of people do that. The girls are trying to find out when we're getting the tree as we're going to Thanksgiving, or right before, going to Vegas. Like, when we get the tree? I'm like, well, can we get through Thanksgiving first?
Well, you know how the kids be ready.
Oh, they're ready.
We just be ready for the year to end.
Oh, I'm ready for it to be over. Like,
that's what I'm saying.
All these events. Yeah, I'm ready. I can't wait.
What's your favorite part? When it's over.
Yeah, the end.
This is the end.
That's
the
cool.
End, my friend.
So we used to, my father-in-law used to get his trees from Wayne all the time. That used to be where we would go. When we lived in Altadena most recently, I would use my truck to go pick it up for him as well. There's also the giveaway, the tree giveaway. Now, is that just for That's just for Altadena residents or Altadena survivors?
What?
The tree giveaway at the Collaboratory, Eden Fire Collaboratory.
I don't know. I think you just need to register with them. I don't know.
Because it says it's for Altadena residents. It doesn't say survivors. So,
Well, I would just say residents.
yeah, I'll see what's up with that.
In fact, go register right now while you're talking about it.
Well, I don't know a resident.
Well, you can take mine. How about that?
Right.
I don't have a place to put a tree.
See,
Sherry always has. She was smart. She got one of those trees that you put up and then you take down and put it in the garage.
Oh man, I grew up with an artificial tree. I love those.
Which means, now that I thought about it, I'm gonna have to pull that tree out this weekend.
Yes, if your home was lost or affected by the fires, giveaway is created especially for Altadena families of mine. Okay.
Well, I'll sign up and you can go pick mine up.
Yeah. Nah, because they want to go. Hold off on that. Let me just run it by the boss and see what she says.
Well, when is that? Tomorrow?
They're talking about going today. That thing is Sunday.
Oh, well.
So I'll let you know later on today. I appreciate it. But yeah, this was a good episode. Hopefully, folks got some good information. We had a little fun. And just FYI, B, there is the Dave and Buster's event going on with the family tonight. Quite a few people are not going to be in attendance because of prior obligations, but a few of us will be there. I think I'm going to show up and bring the kids. And
what time is this?
Hold on a second. Let me look at the thread. FYI, 5:30-ish. So it'll probably be after we get the tree. So Marcus, if you're listening, we'll be there, but it'll be after we get the tree.
Oh, she put a thing up there. I didn't even see it in the private thing.
Yeah, I saw it too. She's like, I ain't got time. I got to be gone. Me got to go. I like this thing.
Yeah, I gotta get some food, man. My stomach is saying, "Hey, brother, we got air down here. What's happening?"
All right, handle it then. Handle it.
Now I don't know what I want to eat. I wanted to eat.
You just said ramen.
I know, but I had that a couple of days ago, and it was actually good. It's right down the alley, at the corner of the alley, right across from Russell's on the same side of the street.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's real good. And what I like about them is that when you eat all your noodles and you still got the broth left, you can buy another set of noodles for $2.
Hey, can I get another set of noodles, please?
No, they will. I didn't even know about it. They walked up. Would you like more noodle? And
it just sounded funny when you said set. I get a set of noodles.
Yeah, that's what it was. Another set of noodles.
A noodle set.
I did say that.
It just sounded humorous to me.
Oh,
moi. All right. Well, I'm down to say peace out, y'all. Have a good rest of your TGI Friday. Hope you have a wonderful weekend. And we might see you over the weekend. You never know. So I'll say peace. Throw them deuces. How about you, B? All right, you guys. Peace.